The menstrual cycle is a series of natural changes in hormone production and the structure of the uterus and ovaries of the female reproductive system that makes pregnancy possible. Menstruation is the first phase of menstrual cycle. Menstruation or period is normal vaginal bleeding that occurs as part of menstrual cycle every month after 10 to 12 years of age and before 40 to 50 years. The female's body prepares itself for pregnancy, but if pregnancy doesn't occur, then menstruation happens. The menstrual flow lasts for 3 to 5 days. Menstrual flow results due to the breakdown of endometrial lining of the uterus and its blood vessels, which forms the liquid that comes out through vagina. The follicular phase is the second phase of the menstrual cycle. During follicular phase, the primary follicles in the ovary grows to become fully mature Graafian follicles, and simultaneously the endometrium of uterus regenerates through proliferation. These changes in the ovary and uterus are induced by changes in the levels of pituitary and ovarian hormones. The secretions of gonadotrophins from hypothalamus increases gradually, stimulating the release of follicle-stimulating hormone from pituitary glands, which travels through the bloodstream to reach the ovaries, stimulating the development of ovarian follicles. Most of these developing follicles degenerate by day 7, leaving only a single dominant follicle to grow. Follicle-stimulating hormones helps the developing follicle to mature into egg. The developing follicle secretes estrogens, which helps in regeneration of the endometrial lining of the uterus. Around day 14, follicles inside ovary gives a surge of estrogens into the bloodstream, which reaches up to hypothalamus, leading to increased secretions of LH, causing LH surge. LH surge induces the rupture of Graafian follicles and leads to ovulation, that is release of egg from the ovary. The released egg is immediately catched by the fimbriae and then passed into the fallopian tube by the movements of cilia and flagella. From here, it takes around 5 to 6 days to travel through the fallopian tube up to the place of fertilization. Mostly, the fertilization takes place in ampulla. The luteal phase is the last phase of the menstrual cycle. During luteal phase, the remaining part of the Graafian follicle transforms into a structure known as the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum secretes large amount of progesterone, which is essential for the maintenance of the endometrium. Such an endometrium is necessary for the implantation of fertilized ovum and other events of pregnancy. During pregnancy, all events of the menstrual cycle stops and there is no menstruation. But in the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerates. This causes disintegration of the endometrium leading to menstruation and thereby marking a new cycle. In humans, menstrual cycle ceases around 50 years of age, that is termed as menopause.